For more on the big plan, Haiyan Wang, she is the managing partner of the China-India Institute. She joins us here. It's good to see you. This is very ambitious. I mean, we're talking about dates at the year 2049, so I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah.
But what we know about China is that it's a very, very successful manufacturing hub.
Yes.
That's where it is, but they need to get to the next step. What does that mean?
What that means is to convert China's manufacturing power from being big in scale to being very strong, to be innovation driven. So if you look at the big ambitious plan, it's really now in 3 stages: the first 10 years, the next 10 years, and the next 10 years. And then the Made in China 2025 exactly laid out the blueprint for converting China from a low cost, a lower end, lower value chain manufacturing power to a higher value chain innovation driven manufacturing power.
You know this better than anybody. Every country in the history on earth that has gone to try to do that, what happens is you create more expensive products, better products, whatever they are.
Yeah.
But it involves less employees and less people as you keep going higher up on that chain. So at the same time, if you want full employment, but you also want to move up the value chain, I mean, that's going to be a challenge, isn't it?
It is a challenge because to some extent, automation, robots does replace some low-skilled labor.
They can replace me with a robot.
However, advancing manufacturing also create wealth, create more higher paying jobs, and those higher paying jobs convert to higher living standard.
But only for some people. Not everyone gets those jobs.
Not lower skilled laborers will get replaced unless they can upgrade themselves to higher skills, and of course. But hopefully, as the economy grows, and then the service sectors will then increase share of GDP.
So we have seen a dramatic shift in just the last 10 years from making blue jeans to making airplanes. And I mean, we talk about trains on the show quite a bit. I mean, they already are making the high-tech stuff that a lot of the world uses already now, right?
In some sectors, as you pointed out, in high-speed rail, in some electrical power equipment, in some nuclear power equipment, but across the board, if you look at China's core technology level, core components, the reliance upon foreign technology is still quite significant. And if you look at the lower value chain, manufacturing is occupied by the Chinese manufacturers, but higher value chain across the board are still occupied by the Americans, the Japanese, and the Germans, and not the Chinese.
Oftentimes, companies look, you can give a lot of money to companies and do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But it still requires people.
Yes.
And does China have those innovative people that could come in and create all this new biotech and create these new industries and pursue the things? I mean, these are quite big ambitions.
Yeah, exactly. China has a lot of people in terms of 7 million annual college graduates, the largest number of scientists and engineers. Just as you said, they need to be innovative. On that front, I do think that China has some way to go, because you can increase the quantities of college graduates, you cannot make them innovators. For that, I really think that China's education needs to transform from more of a rote learning to more of an innovation-based, discovery-based, inquiry-based learning. And also, when I look at China's inputs, how much R&D money China puts into the R&D machine, how much outputs in terms of patents outside of China, there is still a significant gap, meaning that China's R&D machine does need to become more productive.
But there's still a real concern about those on the production line who may not be innovative, they may not have the skills to be upgraded.
Yes.
I mean, what happens to those jobs? They lose those jobs, they end up somewhere else. I mean, is there a retraining program? We're talking about tens of millions and millions of potential people.
Yeah, as China's labor cost increases, and enterprises want to use more automation, robots. One is to enhance the quality of production and precision of production, and two, to reduce costs. And these laid off low labor workers have to be retrained, and some will shift to service industries. And that is also a natural progression of economy. As economy grow richer, the service sectors become a larger pie of the economy, and hence a bigger employer of labor.
It's a little unfair because I know we only have a few minutes, but we're simplifying the whole very complex situation. But Haiyan, I want to thank you very much for helping us talk about a very big problem for a very big country who's got a very big solution.